Oh my goodness. How did I get a full hand? How did that happen? Not sure how we got that to work, but I'm not complaining. Easy work, easy work. We're starting to look in great shape for the last boss. I know I always say that, and then we get to the last boss, and I end up eating my words. We end up losing like right at the end, but I do think we are looking quite good here, to be honest. Apply relief for each soul heat. That is a great die. Refresh is also great, and Scorching Sands is maybe a little less great. I guess they're actually pretty similar, Soul Burn and Scorching Sands. They do both rely on soul heat. Honestly, I'm gonna take Scorching Sands because we could use this for healing if we have to. Whereas Soul Burn, yes, relief could be used for healing, but Scorching Sands is kind of an immediate healing that we could use. So I think it's a little bit more handy if we have that rather than more relief. Okay, we've had this before, and it's like almost worked out for us. It worked out until the last couple of enemies, and it kind of blew up in our face. Increase purification received by enemies by 4, but whenever they receive any purification, they also receive corruption. Which, yeah, could just be dangerous. So maybe let's pass that one up this time. Draw 1 additional die per turn, and at the start of each battle, gain 4 superposition. Okay. I think we could work with that, because even if we have corrupt actions, they could serve us well. Draw 1 additional die per turn, and at the start of battle, apply 1 decay to random enemy. That actually screwed us over last time too, so yeah, I'll just go ahead and go with the Quantic Fungus. So it was. Okay. Making great progress here. I do want to try to go for the challenge battle, at least the first one. And if that proves to be too much of a problem for us, then we'll go for the easy battle next time. Yeah, let's go ahead and go for the challenge battle right now. See what we get out of it. We can make it out with all of our lives. Oh, is that a full hand? Almost. We have 7 dice. That is crazy. I don't even know where we're getting all of those. We have 1 here. 1 here, and then we just got another one. Okay. Makes sense. Makes sense. So this guy is interesting. We have fought this guy before. A little dangerous because of thorns. Let's see. If I remember correctly, and if I'm reading correctly, whenever we hurt this guy with purification, it's going to take more and more damage for that turn. So we would want something like glass daggers, I suppose. Everything else is kind of just gravy. We do want to beat this guy within the next 3 turns, or else he'll just become way too dangerous, pretty much. 50 damage in one turn is pretty promising. We'll just have to keep that up. And we'll probably be able to make it out without losing a life. Relief is obviously our best bet here. We can distribute damage without taking damage from thorns. But I mean, you know, as long as this thing is not hatched, it's not going to be dealing any damage to us anyways, so. Gotta monitor our health, you know, make sure we don't hit it too much, but we should be alright. Is this mandatory here? Apply 1 affliction to a target. Gain 15 sands of time. Looks like it is mandatory. Alright, this is going to be our last safe turn here. I think there's a good chance we get the damage that we need here. So let's see what we can do. Apply Affliction. Deal 7 Purification 2 times, which is the affliction that the enemy will have. Does this apply Affliction to an enemy, or no? No, that just gives me Affliction. Okay. Alright, well, let's try to build up this Serenity here. I don't know if we have many opportunities to do that. If any, really. Got those 2 hits there. We could hurt ourselves to get a reroll. We could reroll these dice here. We're not going to get a whole lot out of them. I think maybe our best shot would be like this. Rerolling one of these. It was worth a shot. But let's play these. Obviously, I have to play this on myself. So I gotta do that. This one looks like it can just go on a Sentinel, so that's fine. Okay, now we just have to pray that we don't die on the next turn. Alright, can we get 13 damage out there before they play their dice? We can get, let's see, 1 damage. It's going to be 1. We get rolling stars. So if we want to reroll something, that'll be another 6 damage. So we can just do this. Yeah, just be perfectly fine. Nice. Okay. 3 star blessing, and I'm honestly feeling surprisingly confident. I think we can take on the next one as well. I really hope I don't eat my words, but we're going to try it. More star blessings we have for Astrea's heart, the better. Affliction doesn't increase enemies' overcorruption, but enemies receive double corruption from affliction. That seems pretty great, honestly. Even if it does heal them more. Now we can apply affliction all we want to enemies. And not have to worry about dying from overcorruption or something. But yeah, that's pretty great. And here we have... what do we have? Karmic Brooch. Every 4 times you deal purification. Every 4 times you deal purification, receive 1 purification. Okay. At the end of draw phase, you can re-roll all dice, or the Hourglass module again. I'll take the module. We've passed it up like 2 or 3 times already, so let's pick it up. I think it could help us out. Found an ornate Apian fountain that perfectly reflects the starry night sky. Sacrifice a heart, 50% chance of gaining 2 star blessings, or spend 100 star shards with a 10% chance of gaining 1. Yeah, let's spend the star shards. Let's roll the dice. Oh, we got it. Oh, how lucky of us. Oh my goodness. We're rich. Whenever you or a sentinel deal corruption, apply 1 light shield. Every 8 times you deal purification, gain 1 boost. I think we already have something like that, don't we? Yeah, we have something similar. When an enemy gets overcorrupted, if that enemy has relief, trigger it. Okay. Honestly, just give me the Cosmic Sandals. We're going to be having full hands the rest of the game, basically. Pretty crazy. Okay. Oh man, we're looking great here. I'm going to be really disappointed if we end up just losing during like the first Oracle fight or something like that. What does Ghastly Fire do? Soul Heat 10, apply 12 relief to any target. Soul Heat 0, apply 4 affliction to any target. Increase Soul Heat. Yes, thank you, I will take that. Again, we can actually use affliction pretty much for free at this point. It's just going to make the fights a little longer, but not any more dangerous. Okay, alright. We've seen this guy a long time ago. And admittedly, it was a problem at the time. I think we can beat these guys, though. We probably want to do something similar to what we did during a previous fight when we split like relief and just regular damage. But we could put relief on this guy here so we don't have to deal with thorns. Then we can send all of our other damage here. And that'll basically be it. As long as we just keep up on our healing, should be fine. Alright, so we could lose a life here. Meteor Shower could be a problem. If we want to heal ourselves, we're going to have to deal more than 5 health at once. Otherwise, we'd have to use something like chanting, chip away at this debuff here, at this reinforced debuff. Which we might be able to do. We do have a few of those. So we could do that. We don't necessarily need precision. I guess we could change this die so that wouldn't be a meteor shower. I guess might as well go ahead and do that. But we do still need to heal. That's going to kill us if we don't. So, yeah, let's just chip away at this reinforced debuff with chanting. There we go. Now let's try to build up our soul heat so we can actually make use of this here. You just send it on this guy. Almost take out his entire health bar with that action alone. Be 5. This is going to be 6, 7, 8. I'm guessing this is going to be 9, maybe? Oh, okay. We can't get soul heat from our sentinels, so I think we're going to be stuck at 9 if this gives us 1. Yeah, we can't increase our soul heat further than 9, so I'll just not play these because that's a little dangerous if I do. And we'll just move on. Oh, what was that? What just happened? That was just a 20... What? What just happened? Something just did 20 damage out of nowhere. I don't really know what. I don't think any of my star blessings do that, so I have no idea what just happened. Alright, clearly something just got triggered. And I just completely missed it, but alright. Kind of a free win at this point. But I'm not complaining. I mean, yeah, look at this. This is ridiculous. 42 relief. It's going to take double damage. Not going to hurt me enough to kill me. Keep re-rolling Sands of Time over and over again. I don't even know what's happening anymore. I've got too many buffs to keep track of. That's another star blessing for us. That is great, great. So here, what do we have? While you have 6 corruption on your corruption meter, you deal extra damage. Every 2 hex die you play, destroy that die instead of discarding it. Increased purification dealt by safe die and starter dice. We do have a lot of safe dice, actually. Might want to take that. Looks like we have a lot of safe dice, but not a lot of them deal damage directly, so actually maybe not. Only a handful of them that directly deal damage. You know what, just give me the Zenith Ring, so we have that opportunity for extra damage. And let's see. Thinking about our money here, because we do have enough to upgrade our Sentinels one more time. But obviously, if I do that, I'm not going to have enough money to buy anything once we get to Astrea's Heart. And we are going to have some options to buy some stuff there. We're going to have some Star Blessings that are worth like 400 Star Shards, I think. We can upgrade our Sentinels once more once we get there. And I think there's even a Forge shop, so we could buy some like epic dice or some dice faces. So honestly, I think I'm going to go for this chest here and then go for a duplicate dice. Just choose something to duplicate. I'll just be on my way. Thinking we want to duplicate something, if possible, that keeps soul heat. So concentration, or something else that builds soul heat, like glass daggers, or something like that. Incorruptible would also be a good choice, because we're not going to get a lot of those from our Sentinel. So honestly, it's either between that or this, and I'm leaning towards this because of what I just said with the Sentinel. Strange Device only has so much of a chance to, you know, roll it in Incorruptible in the first place, so I think we're fine if we just copy that. And honestly, I think we're fine if we go ahead and just sacrifice another heart and get 2 more Star Blessings. Your soul heat has no limit. Oh yeah, we definitely want that, for sure. Whenever your soul heat is increased above 10, apply 1 relief to a random target. Yes, please. Thank you. And what do we have here? Astrium's Soul. Whenever you or Sentinel receive purification that exceeds our corruption meter, random enemies receive damage. Okay. Whenever relief is applied to a Sentinel, apply 1 relief to all enemies. Oh yeah, I'll definitely want to use that. Or increase enemies' max overcorruption by 3. Yeah, I'll take the Goddess Cartouche. Thank you very much. Okay. There's definitely some things to look out for in this fight, as we know. We do want to get this buff off the boss ASAP, so let's go ahead and do that. Get Hollow Skin off of there. We have some invokes, so let's go ahead and use them. And I suppose the biggest threat here, if we don't have Light Shield, is going to be this overcorruption. Because the boss is just going to overcorrupt itself. Eventually, anyways. So Light Shield is going to be our best friend here. Otherwise, I think we can just kind of apply a lot of our relief and just attack as normal, and we should be just fine, to be honest. Alright. We're going to take 3 damage from this guy. We should be safe like this. But we do have some corrupt actions we need to deal with. Go ahead and try to re-roll some of these. Oh, thank you. I didn't even know that was an incorruptible right there. Thank you. That means... I think if we corrupt ourselves, we would gain a lot of relief out of that. But we can also do that to the enemy and get a lot of relief built up there as well. Which would be fine for now, but could cause a problem in the next couple of turns, probably. Alright, I'm gonna play all these hourglasses here so we have a chance to extend this turn even further. Seems to be working out, actually. But I think I do want to just go ahead and play these here for the sake of extending the fight, or not extending the fight, but in getting more damage and reducing the length of the fight. Sorry, what I meant to say. What is that? What is dealing 10 damage out of nowhere? That happened last time too. I don't know what that is. What is dealing 10 damage out of nowhere? I have no clue what that is. I saw a hex die come out of there too. No idea what's causing that. Alright, I think that's the fight right there. My relief should be able to finish it off. We shouldn't die, because you're not even going to hit me. We don't have affliction or anything like that. That should be it.